Now, last year I did a top 5 list of who I'd like to see play Doctor Who, and I had a ton of fun with that list, and I decided to do it with another iconic character, James Bond, aka 007. One of the reasons is because Daniel Craig will be leaving James Bond soon, and we could also speculate who could also be a very good choice for Bond as well, who could bring something new, energetic, or probably bring back the old James Bond. Now, just for a bit of ground rules, firstly, I'm only going to be choosing British actors. Sorry, Hugh Jackman, we still love you. Also, most of these actors are pretty popular, so don't be surprised to be like, oh, that actor was too famous. I didn't really choose them because they are not well known or because they're well known. I only really choose these actors because I think they actually have the look and the persona for James Bond. So let's get on with the list. Number 5. Idris Elba. Idris Elba is an incredible actor. He always brings something new to the table. He has a very cool voice as well, something sexy, something that would actually draw women in to the Bond. So I actually think Idris Elba would be really cool as Bond. Number 4. Jamie Bell. Now, this actor is probably the least known actor in here. If you don't know who Jamie Bell is, he played the Thing in that rubbish Fantastic Four movie. He does have quite a bit of talent on him, and I honestly think he can actually do well in his own franchise. He's proven it before in Tintin, for when he played Tintin. Can actually hold up a movie, even though that he hasn't really had like a great track record with movies. Maybe he can actually do something with James Bond. Number 3. Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom is one of those actors that started off in an action movie and still continuing in action movies. He has sort of like this really pretty face, so that kind of helps. But also he does do very well in action movies that we have seen in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies and also Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. He does hold up very well, and I think he can actually do a very good leading role. He's never really had like a main leading role, but I think this will actually be a really good opportunity for him to be involved with a leading role. Number 2. Gerard Butler. How is this guy not James Bond yet? If you guys don't know, James Bond is originally Scottish, so we haven't really had like a Scottish James Bond in a long time, and I think Gerard Butler would actually be the perfect choice to bring the Scottish James Bond back. Now, he can do an English accent, and we have seen him do an English accent before, but I would actually like to see, more of the James Bond, bringing it back to the original James Bond, bringing it back to the Sean Connery era, bringing it back to like when James Bond was just so good, the Gentleman Spy area. That's why I really want to see Gerard Butler as James Bond. I think he'd be perfect bringing it back to the Scottish James Bond. Number 1. Henry Cavill. I cannot think of a better actor to play James Bond. He is Superman, and why wouldn't you want Superman as James Bond? Henry Cavill has like the look, he has like the body type, he's got the acting abilities, as we saw from Men and Uncle as well. He has a very good English accent, and honestly, why would you not want him as James Bond? He was also rumoured to be James Bond when Daniel Craig was going to be James Bond, so why wouldn't you want this guy as James Bond? I certainly would. But those are just my choices who I would like to see play James Bond. Who would you like to see play James Bond? Comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.